You a soldier?
Mm-hmm.
One day, I'm going to be a soldier.
Really?
Well, no, not really. Father says I don't have the balls to be a soldier. I was so angry, but he was right. I'm a fucking pretty princess.
So everyone is getting their crusty undies in a bunch because the gaming company Bethesda has a they-them race option for their game Starfield. Now I'm a big Bethesda fanboy myself, more specifically an Elder Scrolls fanboy. I've played Fallout here and there, but Oblivion Skyrim is what my shit is. In fact, I still play modded Skyrim and I'm very close to settling down with my favorite furry friend. Hey Inigo, look, I have the Amulet of Mara. Please marry me, I love you.
I regret I cannot do that.
Now, I don't really plan on playing Starfield anytime soon, and instead continue to waste my life on modded Skyrim until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. That said, I still think it's pretty fucking hilarious that people are raging over they-them pronouns being included as a character customization option in a goddamn video game.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fuck your immersion! Fuck you having a good time! You take everything we love! All our immersions! All our fantasies!
I think the first thing we need to look at here is the setting of the game. Starfield is set in the year 2310, so it's definitely not far-fetched that people who go by they-them pronouns exist. You may disagree with it, but at the end of the day, this is a very small detail that remains consistent with the setting of the game's world and doesn't break immersion. This isn't like Elder Scrolls where the setting is medieval times. A they-them setting for that game wouldn't make any sense considering the world is built around a time period where the request for a preferred pronoun wasn't a thing.
But Diesel, there's mythical creatures like dragons and cat people, so how is having they-them pronouns in a medieval setting far-fetched?
Well, Elder Scrolls takes a real historical time period and adds a fantasy element to it, so unless you want to imply that they-them pronouns only exist in fantasy world, then I wouldn't go with that route if you're trying to defend it. I'd have a hard time believing that right before Jarl Balgruuf demands information about the dragon attack on Helgen, he first politely asks me what my preferred pronouns are, or the Greybeards teach me a new shout called Zim Zur that has the ability to change the gender of my enemies. This also reminds me the difference between trans representation in One Piece versus Vinland Saga. See, in One Piece it makes sense because one of the core themes of the series is having the freedom to make choices for yourself and being your own individual. But in a series like Vinland Saga, it doesn't make sense to try to aim for trans representation since the world is set in 1013 AD, especially when the trans character was basically coerced to be the opposite gender out of fear of being killed. But that's not even close to the worst jump the shark moment in the story. To be fair to Babyface, he wasn't the only one overreacting with this situation. What really kicked me in the balls was MacMan's over-the-top response to Babyface's over-the-top response. Somebody please shoot this guy with a bear tranquilizer. He's going to attack someone. Yeah, that's pretty cringe, bro. I think McNasty had the best take on this situation. I love how the same people that say you would never survive in a COD lobby can't survive choosing pronouns in a video game. I think my favorite tweet, and this is a real banger, this guy named Sargon connected they-them pronouns being in a video game to the media claiming that white men are the most dangerous group in our countries. What in the holy fuck is going on? I'm sorry, but wherever you are on the political spectrum, whatever your perspective is on the whole trans debate, can we all admit that refusing to play a game because there's a they-them option in the character customization is a bit ridiculous? Who cares? Who fucking cares? What the fuck? Anyway, those are my thoughts. Bye and shit.